My name is Catherine.
My name is Aubrey.
My name is Destiny.
And welcome to our podcast, Let's Eat.
In honor of Hispanic Heritage Month, we are focusing our podcast on Latin American food.
In this week's podcast, we will be going to Chalo's Mexican restaurant and Fuzzy's in order to compare why it is important to keep authenticity.
Music for me is food for the soul.
Inspires me to be a better educator to my music students.
I think music is important for a couple of reasons, and I'll give you first what I would call the highbrow reason, and then I'll give you second what I would call the lowbrow reason. The first reason, the highbrow reason, is because music gives expression to experiences, ideas, aspects of the world that are beyond language. It is in and of itself its own language, and it's poetic in that way, and that it allows us to, I think, breach certain aspects and elements of life that oftentimes escape words. But I think, too, the lowbrow answer is that music is something that people enjoy, and I don't always believe that people have to justify why something is important on the basis of some highbrow answer. And I think something can be important just because people get joy out of it, and it's something that brings people together, and it's fun, and people like to listen to music. And I think for that reason it's important, because we need higher ideals, we need wisdom, but we also need play and excitement and laughter. And so I think that too is why music is important.
So it can be passed down to future generations.
So it can stay alive and not fade away.
So it continues to stay represented properly. We are currently at Chalo's Mexican restaurant, and we just finished ordering. I got the cowboy burrito with asada pico de gallo with a Coke, and Destiny got...
Yeah, I got bacon wrapped shrimp with rice, fries, and a salad with a Dr. Pepper.
And I got the melon agua fresca, which is not that, and I got the barbacoa tacos. So.
Why do you think it's important to keep authenticity in the food you make?
I think that people from different parts of cultures, they should come and see how our Mexican culture, how we make our food. I think how they should be able to taste anything, even though they won't like it, they should just be able to taste different kinds of foods, from each culture.
Do you experience racial stereotypes, and how do you feel about it?
Personally, yes, we do. There's people that come in and out, that they don't want to pay for their food because, we're taking their order. They get mad because they want somebody else to take order, another culture, and they wouldn't want to pay for our food, and they'll just leave. We'll have people leave without paying, and that's just really, it looks bad on us, but we try hard to understand what they say, and they just get really upset. And personally, I could translate for each, for my coworkers and for those people, but for me, I feel it's not the right thing to do to us. You want to be treated how you're getting treated, But yeah.
Do you feel those things impact business?
I don't know how to set an example for that.
I feel the people not paying, just walking out was a good example. Do you feel that music is just as important as food in cultures, and why?
Yes, I feel because we do have people come and play live, and people do enjoy it, so I feel they should enjoy their food and having the our culture playing music, and different other cultures too. Some other cultures, they enjoy listening to our music, and that's what I really like seeing, everybody from different cultures coming, enjoying our food, and just listening to our music.
Are there any specific sounds that you grew up hearing that you want to hear in your restaurant?
My mom would always cook, and like when I go to the back, I would like tell them to like make me something to eat, and it'll just remind me of my mom, just like, or my grandma, yeah.
And just the last question, just for fun, what is your favorite dish that you serve?
Our birria tacos, those are really good, especially when my favorite cook is here. Hopefully they don't hear. His name is Don Juan. Like, he really makes them really good. That's what I really like. And like that's what we're known for, but like I recommend those tacos. Those are really good. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
So I really liked the homemade corn tortillas. They were delicious. They were everything a corn tortilla should be. We also got the green salsa to go with our food, and it was really good. You could tell like they made it like in-house or whatever. And the decorations were adorable. They were like kind of like your typical, like, I don't want to say like Mexican restaurant, but like they were like the cute ones, and they were like little iguanas and little fish and like the little sun things on the wall, and the walls were yellow and they were really cute. Like it really suited just the atmosphere of the restaurant. It was also really like interesting how there wasn't like any music playing, but you could still hear like the sounds of the kitchen, and that just kind of like was like the thing you could hear like in like all the other people in the restaurant. Not that there are many people, but you know, it was a cute little restaurant. So
Really enjoyed the restaurant. I mean, reading the menu was kind of confusing because I'm not the best at reading or speaking Spanish. But I ended up getting a very like Americanized meal, I feel like, which is my bias, I guess, to Latin American culture. And so it was very interesting to see how biases and assumptions really shape your mentality on how or what you get or how you eat something or what you eat. And I also enjoyed how cute the menu was as well, because it was really interesting, because it was helpful because for some of the things they had translations, and other things they showed you cute little pictures. And yeah, the food was a lot and huge, but it was really good, and I would recommend this to anyone who wanted to try it.
Experience at Chalo's Mexican restaurant was amazing. They had amazing food. Everybody there was super nice. The menu was amazing. Like Destiny said, the translations were really good. I had a different experience too, because I got to interview the owner / manager. I got to, understand certain things about them. It was really interesting, like, having to ask to interview the owner. Like, you don't want to, like, go in there and be like, can I speak to your manager? You want to go in there and be like, I'm doing this as a project. I just want to, get a better understanding. And I didn't want to be, like, a person to make them uncomfortable. But it was really fun. And, she was probably, like, 20 years old. So she was kind of very young. And so we kind of were able to relate to her on another level too. Okay, so we just got back from Fuzzy's and we all got nachos, but Destiny and I got the brisket and Aubrey got carnitos. It was really nice. I mean, I'm always a Fuzzy's fan. I love Fuzzy's. But it was really different because we were able to hear music. They were playing music in the kitchen.
Like 80s rock and like Frank Sinatra.
And it was so funny because like the cook was like singing along. But it was really good. Yeah.
It was great.
It was
a dinner and a show.
It was definitely a dinner and a show. It was really good.
Oh my god. That should be
the best. I'm just gonna have to snip that part and then
for this podcast, Catherine's catchphrases.
We're gonna need like a blooper reel.
At the end of the year, like put all of the bloopers that we've had.
Oh, that would be so funny.
Oh my god.
We're at 3 minutes.
Oh god.
Okay.
I'm just so tired.
So, Fuzzy's was great. It was good.
It was good.
We're all delirious from Allstate, so this is gonna take a while to get.
Sorry, Catherine.
Should we talk about like the differences now?
So, one big difference I saw was that like Fuzzy's had nachos. Cause like if you were to look on the Chalio's Mexican restaurant menu, there was no nachos like anywhere. And usually at like, or I guess Tex-Mex places, there's always nachos somewhere.
Yeah, and there was also like feta cheese on and like garlic sauce on the nachos, which is definitely not Mexican at all. So,
And it's like melted like saucy cheese instead of like just putting like
shredded
cheese on
melted,
top,
yeah.
which is not
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah. And then I guess Catherine said it that or Aubrey, the other difference was that there was music at this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
80s music.
Very westernized.
Yeah.
Frank
I think.
Sinatra.
Yeah.
But yeah. It was good. It was food.
They were similar because they were both Mexican food.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
But one was authentic and one wasn't.
Yeah, so I guess it was still different.
Yeah.
There's not really many similarities.
If I were to choose which I'd rather go to, I would just say Fuzzy's because I'm a Tex-Mex gal. Like, I love Tex-Mex.
Yeah. I think I'd say Chalo's.
Mm-hmm.
Those tortillas. Just, those tortillas.
What about you, Destiny?
I guess I would say Fuzzy's because I actually got like Mexican food here, and also I love nachos. Like that is one of my favorite foods.
Yeah. So yeah.
Thank you for watching. Let's eat.